Lord of the Dance, samo jedan čovjek na kugli zemaljskoj može s pravom nositi tu titulu. Čovjek koji je munjevitim nogama osvojio svijet, prodao desetke milijuna karata i stvorio show koji je već 30 godina globalni fenomen. Michael Flatley, legenda irskog plesa, danas ima 67 godina, zbog ozljeda i borbe s rakom više ne nastupa, ali njegova strast i dalje inspirira nove generacije plesača. U to se uvjerio i naš Petar Panjkota koji je s Flatleyem, samo za Direkt, razgovarao u Sofiji.
Noge koje su bile brže od zvuka i osvojile planet. Michael Flatley, čovjek koji je irski ples pretvorio u neviđeni globalni fenomen i još za života ušao u legendu. Uoči 7. Lord of the Dance showa u Hrvatskoj s Flatleyem smo se našli u Sofiji.
So the current Lord of the Dance show is led by performers who weren't even born when the show started 30 years ago. What's the biggest difference between your generation of performers, these young dancers that are taking the stage today?
Well, first of all, thank you for taking the time to come and do this interview today, and congratulations on your success. I know you've done very, very well with RTL and as a political journalist, and I appreciate you taking the time. My dancers, I feel, are the greatest dancers in the world. They work so hard. In fact, they're known now as dance sleets because they're athletes as well as dancers, very little body fat. They train together, they do yoga together, they meditate together, they eat together. You know, they work cohesively as a team. Back when I was doing it, it was only just starting because I invented it. And so we didn't have that set routine. It was slightly different. So at the time, I would have had the greatest dancers available in the world. But today's dancers, you know, they're just so sharp. They're so well trained. And you make a very good point there. Congratulations on your question. None of the dancers on stage were even born when I did this opening show.
When did you personally know that you're going to dedicate your life to dancing?
A belief that God wouldn't give you a desire so strong to achieve something unless he was going to give you an equal amount of opportunity to be successful. The only thing in between is hard work. And so that was how I felt about dance. And I grew up on the south side of Chicago. I was a construction worker, I was a boxer, and then I turned dance. I always wanted to dance, that's all I wanted to do. And it just sort of happened organically.
Ako ste mislili da su se irski plesovi oduvijek ovako izvodili, nisu. Upravo ih je Flatley učinio ovako teatralnim i proširio cijelim svijetom. I to mu je, kaže, bila i namjera od samog početka.
When I first had to do competitive Irish dancing, you're confined because it's a discipline to certain rules, so you have to hold your hands at your side. I could never understand that. I could never agree with that. Irish people are so full of love and poetry and laughter and fight and, you know, passion and songs and everything. How could they dance like this with no facial expression? Something's wrong. And nobody can tell me why they did that. And so since as soon as I won my world title all those years ago, the first thing I did was move the arms and then put on acting and the face and the body and make it, you know, a spectacle, to make it, dress it for the world stage. Let the world see what Ireland really is.
A koliko utjecaja na svijet je imao, pokazuje i ova epizoda Prijatelja, kada Ross pripremi kviz za Moniku i Rachel protiv Joeya i Chandlera o tome koliko se dobro poznaju.
According to Chandler, what phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him?
Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance!
That is correct. The Irish jig guy? His legs flail about as if independent from his body.
Izbilja, bilo je to nešto potpuno novo.
The way your feet move, as well as arms and everything, 35 taps in a second, that was a Guinness record for a long time.
That's right, yes.
How much time did it take for you to reach that level?
My whole life, I guess. You know, really my whole life.
Flatley na pozornici ne pleše već 9 godina zbog brojnih ozljeda, ali i borbe s rakom kojeg je preklani uspješno pobijedio. Ipak i dalje je pogonsko gorivo spektakla koji uspijeva privlačiti i nove generacije.
And how do you feel social media and platforms like TikTok are changing the way the new generation discovers and falls in love with dancing? I mean, TikTok videos are like 15 seconds long. Nobody has time to dance for 2 hours.
You're right, with social media, the attention span, especially for younger people, they've been taught that there's no time, that they can just flick to the next thing. And so they don't have the patience. And this is changing the way everything works.
Yeah.
But having said that, our show is still selling out everywhere. So people are addicted. And I just gave a prize to a couple from England that saw the show 250 times.
Really?
Yes, and we have a list a mile long of people that have seen it over 100 times. And so when I tried to examine it, yes, it's the dancing. Yes, it's a very moving, emotional story. Yes, it's a spectacular. The lighting is fabulous. But it's motivational and inspirational. That's the things people come back. It makes you feel good about you and about life. And it gives you this feeling that I can do anything. And that's what I think the real secret success for Lord of the Dances. That's why it's the greatest selling dance show in the world.
So it's going to be standing ovation again.
Please God.
Thank you very much, Mr. Flatley.
Thank you.
This was a great interview.
Thank you so much.
You.
Yes, I really enjoyed it.
Great.
Cestom, morem ili optikom. EU spaja Hrvatsku s Europom i Europu s Hrvatskom.